evening here at this old greenhouse here in East Tennessee. My name is Casey, and I thought I'd give you guys an update of our greenhouse remodel, rebuild, redo. So for you guys that don't know or haven't been watching the channel, I have replaced this whole wall right here, or my husband, with glass windows. We previously had polycarbonate panels, which is like acrylic, a plastic, and that is what we've got on the roof. And a couple reasons why I wanted to replace the plastic is because, number one, I wanted this greenhouse to be more of like a solarium style greenhouse where you can come in here and you can look out the window and, you know, enjoy the flower garden and just the seasons, bird watching, things like that. I come down here a lot in the cooler months when fall starts setting in, and winter, and even spring. It's chilly here. And I have a pellet stove in here, so I can really be in here 3 seasons. A lot of the time I can be in here. Even in the winter though, during the day, if the sun's out, it really rebounds in here pretty quickly. I don't even need to run the pellet stove most of the time in the winter, but I can control the temperature in here all throughout the winter because I have a vent fan that's at a thermostat. So if the sun's coming in here and it warms this room up to like 90 degrees, which can easily be done even on very cold days in the winter, I can set that thermostat to pull that cool air in and set this room to whatever temperature I want to. So it is a room that I can spend a lot of time in, working on my plants and just enjoying, you know, stuff like that. So with the polycarbonate, it started clouding over, and after doing a bunch of research, I realized and found out that it is just something that it does. It gets like internal cracking, like micro cracks, and it's not cleanable. It's just something that goes inside of it. So I guess it could be like professionally polished, but like I said before on some previous videos, it's just going to happen again because this room can get really intense heat and very variable of temperatures, especially, you know, in the summer. So it just kind of messed with it. And putting these glass windows in, I love them because I can clean them. They're super clear, you know, it's glass. So I can really just spend a lot of time looking out here. And I've got projects to do in here anyways. I'm wanting to plant some stuff and put some bird feeders out here and enjoy having a room where I can feel like I'm outside all year long. Anyways, back to the update of the room. We have come to a little bit of a stall. We have decided that we're going to put cedar. We have cedar on our house, and we want to put cedar siding down here and then in between, and then we're going to trim out the windows with cedar trim. And apparently around here, that's not a huge item that is available freely all the time, so they have to order it. So I'm probably going to have to wait till next week till we get it in, and then we'll start that. So we're kind of on a week delay just waiting. But we're also getting a new window on the end. I told you guys in the last video, it's like a transom window, and that's supposed to be here tomorrow, so that's something we can work on. So I'm headed down to the garden. It's an embarrassing mess down in my garden. Actually, I've got a lot of weeds that have creeped up, and I just have not come down here and fooled with them. It's been so hot. I say this every year, I'm going to put plastic down. I think it would benefit me good because I'm just not a good weeder. I don't know. It gets hot, and I have so many other things going on, like with basically my flower garden and in my greenhouse, and then just when canning starts and all those kind of things, the weeds get on the back burner. But I do have some cardboard, which has helped. I just don't have a perfect looking manicured garden. My onions are really looking good. Y'all, it's my favorite time of evening right now, especially in the heat of the summer. Sun has gone down over the tree line and it's cooled off. And I want to show you guys something really cool. So I always buy seeds every year from Walmart. They're a little dahlia seed pack, and it just always amazes me the blooms that come up on these. Check it out. These are single dahlias. A lot of people grow these from tubers, and some of them are just as big as dinner plates. But these just come from a seed this year that I planted, and they are so beautiful. I love them. And they like hang downward, and they'll kind of bloom either straight out or even sometimes hang down, but they're so pretty. I think the ones I had last year were yellow. I don't think I've had a red like this before. So beautiful. I tried to grow them in the front yard, but I had them in a pot that was probably getting not enough sunlight, and so they never bloomed. And these, I was surprised. I didn't think they were going to do good at first. I noticed in the last few weeks they've really been taking off, and I've just been giving them a lot of extra water because they are in these pots, but they're so pretty. I love them. All right, off to deadheading. That's kind of what I do in the evenings since I have a lot of zinnias. They're cut and come again, and the more you trim off the spent ones, the more will come up and open up and bloom, like this one right here. Oh, I love this. Look at that. This one's not opened up yet, but it has a ton of little heads all over it, and it's fixing to open up. That one does too. That one has a lot. Look at that. They're everywhere. I have a patch of just all orange. That's really neat. Some pinks back here, a few yellows, and then a coral over there. I have deadheaded most of these. I'm going to go to the back side of the fence. Those were the ones that just reseeded. I didn't plant any back there. And all these right here are the same color too, which is kind of neat with my cone flowers, just the pink and the white together. Still got some daylilies in this color. These bloomed later than the others. Got a patch of red. I love those. And definitely when you cut these off, take them in and lay them out in your basement or somewhere cool and dry. And then in the springtime, you can pull the petals out, and at the end of the petal, it'll be another seed for another plant. So I never have to buy any of these. I always just save my prettiest colors. Alright guys, I'm going to close the chickens up because I think I'm done doing chores down here for the night, and I don't want to forget and leave their door open. Hey Pumpkin! Hey Pumpkin! What you doing? She's like, I don't think so, lady. Y'all, had another bird in here last night. It was a little house finch. And I was down here for 30 minutes trying to get it to fly out of one of these doors. It was just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to where it was like panting. I tried to net it and get it out, but I finally gave up. Closed the door, and I was like, you're staying in here tonight. Sorry. And it did. I came out here this morning and it was still in here. It saw me and it started frantically flying, so I opened up the door and left, and I don't see it. I guess it got out, but they fly in here all the time now. I think they just wait on me to open the door in the morning. They're eating some of the chickens' feed, I do believe. The chickens have grown so much. Look how big they're getting, except for that little old tiny rooster over there. But they're enjoying the grass, the bugs, worms, whatever they can find. He's like, I don't want to talk to you. Hey there. Hey, chickies. Hey, chickies. Come on. Come on. I also solved my little problem of them not roosting, so I took out that one little hut that they were sleeping on, and they're now going in the coop, so that is a plus. It is still super hot. We are trying to get the greenhouse finished. I'm gonna give an update of what's going on, where our progress is at the moment. We've also got a little bit of a delay, and I'll tell you guys about that too. I'm sorry it's gonna be so loud, y'all. I've got fans going. The mower's going. I'm fixing to take scraps down to the burn pile. But we've removed this last little window that's small, smaller than the rest of them. My transom window came in, and we're fixing to install that. And we're gonna be doing siding next, but we've got a little bit of a stall on that because we're doing cedar siding, and in our area, I guess there's just not a lot of it, so they have to order it. And that's on order for next week. So about a week from today, we should have that. We'll start working on that, and I'll be able to maybe get some stuff back in order a little bit by then. Just trying to take some breaks, it's hot. I'm gonna take this down to the burn pile, and we'll be back up here to see how this transom window goes in. I'll show you guys the little window. Here's the window. It is 12 by 60, and it is a transom window. I think they're made to go horizontal. I think. I don't know. I think it can go either way though. And doesn't open, but it's gonna match these up pretty well. I think it's gonna look good. Are they supposed to go the other way, or does it matter?
Transom windows, yeah, they go the other way. Okay. No, it's not gonna matter.
How's it going?
Modification time.
Uh-oh.
I got to cut 1.5 inches out of the glass.
Oh, yeah, right. We're thinking it's gonna fit, but if it doesn't, we'll make it work. Ah! No wiggles? Is it supposed to have wiggle room?
Yeah, it should, but
so what?
12, it don't.
Why? Will it break it if it doesn't?
No, I'm pretty confident everything's already settled and it doesn't open.
Okay.
If it should. Hold this here and let me go inside and look at it. It's got enough for expansion and contraction. That can go, this stays, it's got a Go ahead, that's all we can do. Now?
No.
Ain't no bigger of a window could fit in that hole than what they're each.
Alright guys, we're all done with the window installment. And I love them, they look so good. I'm really pleased. And this little one just fits in here just perfectly. Seth said these are usually for like bathroom windows, but it worked great for a greenhouse. I think it's perfect. It had a 10 by 60, it probably would fit in just a little bit better, but it worked. I'm thinking about putting some stone outside of here, all the way down, maybe to even where the gate opens up. And I've not decided which kind yet. My husband says river rock would look good, and I'm just like a little ways out. I was thinking maybe some pavers or maybe some river rock and pavers. I'm not sure. But one of the reasons why I was wanting to do that was because I want to sit some stuff on it, some like pots, and I think that would be pretty sitting on the stone. I like to have some pots that have some shrubs in them, maybe some like a boxwood, or just maybe a small tree, or some hydrangeas, or something to go where I'm going to put my feeder, somewhere where the birds can have a little bit of cover, and I think it would be pretty through the windows as well. And then in the summertime, if I had some more pots down through here, I could put some annuals in them, and they'd be pretty right in front of these windows. So that is one of my plans that I think I'm going to do out here. I've just got to go hunt for some some rock, something that'll look good right here.